Hello and welcome back to Yes Guy Gaming, and today I wanted to do a short video, but I just wanted to clear up some misconceptions about my reaction video to Haikyuu. I did a video, if you haven't seen it, link in the description, where I did some reaction. I looked through episode 1 of the Haikyuu Volleyball anime television show. And it was a blast, had some fun. I'm hoping to do some more of them. Episode 2 is maybe out or coming out, I'm not sure. Working on 3, 4, gonna try to keep it going. The reception was great, you guys had a lot of likes, but there was also a lot of criticism that I wanted to address and go through and maybe have some discussion in the comments below. So the criticism, critique came around a few points. One was that people were thinking that I was being critical of the show, which in some ways I was. I'm definitely poking fun at the show and trying to have some fun with it. That's part of the way I try to have some fun, but also appreciate the show. You see some other channels out there that in a fun, kind of almost loving way, poke fun at some of their favorite series and other things. Even good movies like the, I know there's a YouTube channel out there like What's Wrong With, or Everything Wrong With blank movie, and they go through and, you know, critique it. So for me it's fun to go through and kind of get excited about the show and some of its great parts, but also kind of laugh and have some fun with the negative parts. So I want to reassure everybody out there that no, I'm a fan of the show, I enjoy the show, and part of the fun for me is you know, getting hype at the great stuff, but also laughing and poking fun at some of the negatives. The second piece was people were suggesting that I should watch the show in the English subtitled version with the Japanese voice actors, and some of the points were made that watching it in this way is a lot more epic, does better service to the material, and doesn't have all those cringy lines. And I did some experimentation on my own and kind of compared the subtitles to what the English people are actually saying, and it seems like, and also some other comments confirmed, that they are different. The translation from the voice actors to the actual subtitles is different, which is kind of stupid, and that's a whole nother story. But it's not that different. And so a lot of people are worried out there that by watching the show this way, I'm either doing a disservice to the show or it might ruin my enjoyment of the show in some way, and I strongly disagree with that. I think watching the show with the English voice acting, the English dub, is a fine way to watch the show. I mean, I'm sure it's maybe not as quality as the other way, but I think it's going to be really tough to ruin what I think is such a great show. There's epic moments, there's great volleyball IQ stuff, and there are some funny translations for sure. And I think that increases the fun for me to equally celebrate the great moments that it does well, but also poke fun at the English voice acting. The other point that I want to make in that is that if you're gonna do an English dub, why the hell would you do it and not do a service to the source material? If you need voice actors for the English dub, give me a call. If you need help translating some of these subtitles into English volleyball terminology, I can help. There's hundreds of people out there who can help actually make it good. And the fact that, you know, so I wanted to reassure people, watching it with the English with English dub is not going to ruin the experience for the show. In fact, it's going to give me both opportunities to enjoy the show and enjoy the epic moments, but also laugh at some of the hilarious mistranslations. And I think both of those things can happen at the same time. Some of you out there may think that watching it with the English subtitles is the best way to watch it. Others might disagree, and that's totally up to you. I'm not trying to argue that one way is better or not than the other. It's kind of up to your personal preference. But for me doing these videos, it's a lot easier and a lot more smooth for me to hear the voices and watch the actual physical stuff that's happening on the screen, then try to react and be commenting on what I'm reading and potentially missing some of the actual you know, stuff, that the visuals that are happening on screen. So that's just my personal preference. So we may do some more videos, because this series is popping and a lot of you guys are liking this and I'm liking it too. So I want to do more videos about it and do all sorts of content on Haikyuu, because it's a great show and it covers volleyball, which is so rare, and I want to celebrate this and have as much fun and do as much cool content around it as I possibly can. So I want to try to reassure everybody out there that that's the case. But I also want to try to defend myself a little bit and say, hey, I'm not poking fun at I'm not criticizing the show. I'm a fan of the show, but also I want to try to have some fun and yeah, poke some fun at it because it's not perfect, but it is very good. So hopefully that message is coming through loud and clear. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this short video. Just wanted to clear that up. I might attach this and link this to some of the other videos just to kind of clear up some of my thoughts around the series because I haven't seen the full show and I'm looking forward to getting there. And I want to get there as quickly as possible because I know there's some sweet volleyball plays and action that happened later on in the show that I want to get to and react to and talk about. And I just wanted to start on a good foundation that, hey, I'm a fan of the show as much as you guys are. So hopefully that's come through. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't seen those episodes, hit the links in the description where you can check out my reaction to episode 1, potentially episode 2, and maybe any of the others that I've done since then. Not sure when this is coming out, but check those out if you haven't already. And would appreciate if you guys like or subscribe, all those great things. Thank you for all the support and everybody with the positive comments too. That means a lot. There's been some negative, but it's been mostly positive, and I'm super thankful for that as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you next time on Guy Gaming.